If you've ever wondered how to prepare a speech, you're going to pick up 10 steps to help you on that journey. Stay tuned. Ten steps to speech prep. I always get asked, how do you start to prepare for your speech? You're going to pick up 5 tips today, and you're going to pick up the second 5 in the series in the next video. Now, why would you want to have a process for preparing a speech? You want to do that so that every time you're called to speak, you don't have to think and reinvent the wheel. You have a process and a system that you can go through over and over again, and that's what you're going to get today. Step number 1, what is my main idea? These are going to be 10 questions, 5 questions today, 5 questions in the next video. First is, what is my main idea? What do you want your audience to think, feel, or do as a result of hearing you speak? Ask yourself this: what is it that you want them to take away? What's your big idea? And try to think of making it an idea that can be universally applicable, that can apply to anyone. The more universal your idea is, the more audience members you'll connect with when you share it. Question number 2 is, what is their big win? Think of your audience, and you can ask this question to the person that brings you in to speak. What is it that you want your audience to be able to do at the end of this? What do they want? What is their big win? Think of your audience as one big group. They will be able to do blank as a result of hearing you speak. Get that answer from them, talk to people, and know this before you prepare your speech. Next, how do I want to start? A lot of speakers will start their speeches by just saying, "Thank you for having me," and they don't get into their content. They sound very common. I'll include a link below to a video that's going to help you with how to start your speech. That's a full training in and of itself, but think of that as question number 3, how do I want to start? Question number 4 is, what is the struggle? Just like in any Hollywood movie, if there's no struggle, if there's no conflict, there's no speech. What have you gone through that you've overcome that your audience can learn from? They don't just want to hear tips and tricks and a PowerPoint presentation. They want to see what you struggled with. They want to know that you struggled with the solution that you're going to give to them so they can relate to you. So you have to know what the struggle is. Question number 5, ask yourself, how can I raise the stakes? And what does that mean? When you introduce the struggle, it can't just be, I went through this, I solved it, and here I am. You need to stretch that out. You need to raise the stakes and ask yourself, what was my breaking point? What was the buildup that brought me to the point where I needed a change? If you think of the movie Star Wars, it wasn't just, "Luke, I am your father" in the first 10 minutes of the movie. There was a buildup, there was a conflict between the two of them, so that when you got to that peak of the problem, that point where Darth Vader says, "Luke, I am your father, we care, we are invested," and you want your audience to be invested not only in your struggle, but as you've raised the stakes in your struggle and reached a point where you said something has to change, and that creates a thirst in your audience for your next question. And that's going to be in the next video. If you found this helpful, like it, comment below, and let me know what you think. Speak, share, serve, and I'll see you for part 2 of this tutorial.